This video covers the compressive test method from ASTM E72 standard test method for conducting strength tests of panels for building construction. It is the first in a series of 3 videos that cover compressive, transverse, and racking load tests for wall assembly sheathings. Compressive or axial load evaluation of sheathing materials on standard wood framing measures a panel's resistance to deformation and structural strength when exposed to a force parallel to the height of the wall. Typical panel materials tested by this method are plywood, gypsum, and structural insulated board. However, any structural sheathing product, as defined by applicable building codes, may be tested to ensure structural adequacy and service life. A practical example of a real-life compressive load would be the weight of a second story on the walls of the first story. The test method requires the testing of 3 identical specimens constructed to represent the construction and height encountered in service and having a nominal width of 4 feet. A uniform load is directed through a continuous beam to the top of the wall assembly, which is slightly off-center to produce a bowing of the wall and panel. The application of the load is generated at a constant rate of change in increasingly more forceful stages, where the load is removed between stages. The deflection of the wall assembly as a result of the applied force is also measured in this test. The compression or shortening of the panel facing and the lateral bending due to the offset of the specimen as a result of the forces applied are used by engineers for building design. Aside from reporting details on the materials and construction of the specimens tested and the equipment used, the report must include the maximum load achieved for each specimen, the gauge length for all deflection measurements, and test results in a graphical form, plotting the incremental loads versus both the shortening and bending of the specimen at each of these loads. Thank you for watching.